Welcome to Best Car Review. Today, we're diving into an American classic that defined muscle and performance in the 1970s, the legendary 1970 Chevrolet Corvette 454. This beast was one of the most powerful Corvettes of its era, combining aggressive styling, raw power, and an exhilarating driving experience that still turns heads today. The 1970 Corvette arrived during a golden age of American muscle cars, and Chevrolet made sure to pack it with everything a performance enthusiast could want. The biggest highlight was the introduction of the massive 454 cubic inch LS5 V8 engine, which made a whopping 390 horsepower and an incredible 500 pound-feet of torque. This was an upgrade over the previous 427 engines and was designed to push the limits of what the Corvette could do. The 1970 model year saw some key design changes that set it apart from earlier C3 Corvettes. The fender flares were more pronounced to accommodate wider tires, giving the car a more aggressive stance. The front grille was redesigned, and the egg crate side vents added to the Corvette's bold and aggressive styling. These small but impactful changes made the 70 Corvette one of the most striking cars of its generation. Under the hood, the LS 5454 wasn't just about numbers, it was about delivering raw, unfiltered muscle. Paired with either a Muncie 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic, this engine roared to life with every push of the throttle. It was capable of a 0 to 60 mph time of around 5.7 seconds, which was blisteringly fast for the era. The quarter-mile flew by in just over 13 seconds, making it one of the quickest cars on the road at the time. Inside, the 1970 Corvette carried over much of the interior from previous models, but there were subtle refinements. The seats were more comfortable, and the dashboard was slightly updated. This was still a driver-focused car, with a cockpit-like design that wrapped around the driver, putting all the essential gauges and controls within easy reach. Power windows, air conditioning, and an upgraded stereo system were available for those who wanted a more luxurious experience, but make no mistake, this car was built for performance. Handling was another area where the Corvette shined. The fully independent suspension, front and rear disc brakes, and well-balanced chassis made it one of the best handling American cars of the time. While muscle cars were often known for straight-line speed, the Corvette 454 was a true sports car that could carve through corners with confidence. The addition of wider tires helped improve grip, making it a formidable competitor against European sports cars. One of the most exciting things about the 1970 Corvette was its sheer presence. The roar of the 454 engine, the aggressive styling, and the low, wide stance made it an unmistakable sight on the road. Whether parked at a car show or blasting down the highway, it commanded attention. Of course, the 1970 Corvette also came in various configurations. Buyers could choose between a coupe with a removable T-top roof or a convertible for those who wanted to experience open-air motoring. The T-top design became especially popular, offering the best of both worlds, protection from the elements with the ability to remove the roof panels for a more immersive driving experience. Production numbers for the 1970 Corvette were lower than usual due to a labor strike at GM, making this model slightly rarer than other years. The LS 5454 was one of the most sought-after options, as it represented the peak of Corvette's muscle car era before emissions regulations started to change performance cars in the mid-70s. Today, the 1970 Corvette 454 is a highly desirable classic. Collectors and enthusiasts seek them out for their combination of style, power, and history. A well-maintained example can fetch a premium, especially if it retains its original engine and factory options. Restored models often sell for top dollar, and their value continues to rise as demand for classic American muscle cars grows. Driving a 1970 Corvette 454 today is like stepping back in time to an era when muscle cars ruled the streets. The feel of the heavy clutch, the rumble of the big block V8, and the raw, unfiltered driving experience are unlike anything you'll find in modern cars. It's a machine that demands attention and rewards those who appreciate pure American performance. That's it for today's review of the incredible 1970 Chevrolet Corvette 454. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a true American legend, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Best Car Review for more exciting classic and modern car content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.